Hey there, how are you all doing? What's going on? Dr. Dave, the RV dummy. I'm here live with you. I can't remember the last time I actually did a live video with you guys. I think it's been at least a month. Things have been busy. Things have been crazy, but good crazy. Things have been really good. As you know, and by the way, I'm not in my rig right now, so don't give me a hard time. I'm getting so much pushback on YouTube somehow. Nettie, how you doing? Nettie, oh, it's so good to see you here. It really is. I'm getting so much pushback by some wackos. And by the way, the video that I'm going to be releasing this coming Tuesday. By the way, Tony J, what's going on? I've kind of gotten into a pattern. I've been doing my channel for quite some time now, but I'm kind of getting into a little pattern now where I am trying to release a video once a week on Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. That's the pattern we've fallen into. I hope you guys like it. It got to the point where things were really haphazard. I was releasing sometimes 3 or 4 videos a week. Nobody knew when they were coming, and it was getting to be too crazy. So once a week, I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overburden you. You guys have a life also. So once a week, and you'll know that it's Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern. So when you get a chance, maybe you'll be one of the first ones to watch it, maybe not. But Tony, thank you so much. I appreciate it. RV Butterfly, how you doing? It's the RV Butterfly. Great to see you here. Great to see you here live streaming. I'm going to open this up for any questions or comments, but I will tell you this. It's really interesting. I think. So the video I've got coming out this coming Tuesday, it's already in the queue. It's locked and loaded, ready to go Tuesday morning. It's very different. Hey, Janice, how you doing? Good evening to you too. Janice Suchi, I hope that's the right way to pronounce it. Suchi. I think my bet is Suchi. That's my bet. The video I'm about to come out, I'm going to release Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern is very different than most videos that I've first wait. Suchi, good. I can pronounce some things, but I'm the RV dummy. I can't pronounce everything. It's going to be a little bit different of a video, and I hope it's okay. When I recorded this video, hey Susan from Florida, how are you? How's it going? Matt's RV reviews. Yes, what's going on? I think when I'm doing live, maybe you're seeing more of my true personality as opposed to when I'm in front of a camera recording. I've got to be very professional and very mature. This is the RV dummy. But now when I'm live with you guys, hey Keith, how you doing? Looks like you're in a good RV. This is my home. This is not the RV right now. It's so funny. It's so many people on the channel itself. So many people give me a really hard time about a lot of things, but many people say, you're not in your RV recording. This is not, so it's not really an RV channel. Well, guess what? It is an RV channel. Sometimes there's life outside of the RV, and the way my RV channel has kind of morphed, it's become okay. Like I'm the RV dummy, so I'm not going to really be showing you how to connect a certain wire to a certain, or how to winterize. That's probably not in my great skill set. Stan, thank you very much. Huge fan. I appreciate that. But my channel has morphed more into lifestyle in the RV, financial advice, because too many people want to spend money they don't have to get in an RV. And I'm trying to save lives by saying, hey, look, put the brakes on, put it on pause for a little bit until you have the money. And there's nothing wrong with buying used. I bought used twice, and I think there's probably advantages to buying used as opposed to buying new. I think that when you buy used, let's say you buy something that's a few years old, you're buying, especially if you buy from an owner that really took great care of your rig, you're buying something that has had all the kinks worked out. When you buy a brand new RV, these days especially, RVs, the way they make them, they go fast. There's not fantastic quality control. There's almost always going to be something wrong. But when you buy used, the owner has already taken care of those problems that he or she faced when they first got it. And hopefully you buy something that's 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, that's been taken great care of. And wow, you've got yourself a great rig that is everything's working. And so I really recommend testing everything out before you buy something. Test it, drive it, check everything. If you're not really sure how to do it, get an RV tech to help you out. Pay them for their time. It's well worth it. Matt says, what I like to say when someone buys a new RV is to schedule your first service appointment. Yeah, that's cool too. I'm a big fan, Matt, a big fan on keeping up with service, whether you're buying new or used. Keep up with your service. Even in my regular cars, I'm one to keep a car a long time generally, and I keep it serviced. I take good care of it. And right now I'm driving a Volvo 2000. It's a 2005 XC90 with 100. Last time I checked, it was like about 100, right around 140,000 miles on it. Now I'm hoping this Volvo is going to go a long time, and the reason is because guess what? And this goes for RVs as well. Guess what? I take good care of it. First of all, I'm careful with it. But I also take it in for regular service, regular maintenance. And when something goes wrong, guess what? I fix it. I don't let things go too long and let them get out of hand. Just let's see. RV Butterfly said, "I agree, Betty." What did Betty say? You got that right. Used it. I think it really is. Used is better. I mean, again, even from I got something in my eye. I keep picking something out of my eye. I'm not sure what it's like, a little eyelash or a hair or something. Sorry about that. Even from a financial point of view, I said this a lot on my videos. I don't want to kill this thing. I don't want to say it too much, but I always get pushback on this as well. That I mean, it's kind of a law of personal finances. Only buy what you can afford. I mean, it would be irresponsible for me or for anyone to tell you to go out and buy something and you don't have the money to buy it, and you've got to take this crazy loan out. It doesn't make sense, my friends. It really doesn't. Buy what you can afford, even if it's maybe not as good as what you think you deserve, but at least you'll feel a lot better, because things are going to go wrong. They will. They always do. There's a cost of keeping and maintaining an RV. And when you buy something that's super expensive and you really have to take a loan out, and then things start going wrong and you got to pay for maintenance, I don't want to see you, there's the term, you don't want to be house poor. I don't want to see you RV poor. I don't want to see you driving this thing, having fun in it, but every time you turn around, you got to put more money into it, and you don't have the money to put into it because you bought something that you couldn't afford. So I won't harp on that tonight. That's not really what I want to answer your questions. I want to talk to you guys. I mean, many of you said hello, and I really appreciate you being here. But tell me what's going on with you. How are you doing? Do you have an RV yet? Have you are you looking to buy one? If you have an RV, where are you? Where are you in the country? Where are you in the world? I'd love to know a little bit more about you. This is the time where we can just kind of kick back, and I don't have like a definite outline or anything. We just kind of kick back and talk to each other and find out more about what you're doing and why you're even into RVing. RVing is, short of moving to Salt Lake, by the way, moving to Salt Lake from the East Coast, Salt Lake City, is probably one of the best decisions we've ever made. And by the way, hey, Jared, how you doing? What's going on, my friend? Jared, good to see Jared here. And also, I've got a special, I want to see if I can I've got a special guest. I'm going to see if I can get her in just to even say a quick hi. She's been on some of my videos, but she's publicity shy, camera shy sometimes. But, oh, Tony, you're looking forward to buying one next year. Good. Take your time. Make sure you get the one that is suited for you. There's so many different types out there, depending on what you're going to be doing. When I first started looking at RVs, I thought I was going to get a travel trailer or like a fifth wheel. And then I took a step back and I said, no, that's really probably not for our lifestyle. So we settled in on a Class B. We've got, as you probably know, we've got a 2006, what is it, 2006? I get the year wrong all the time because it's a 2006 chassis and a 2007 build of Pleasureway XL TS. I want to get somebody special here for one quick second. Yoko, can you come in for 1 second and just say hello? Yoko is in the other room with Boo Boo. And by the way, Boo Boo is doing so well. And come closer, please. Yoko, just come in and say hi. That's Yoko. Sorry that she hasn't been on many videos lately. She's been very busy with our move here, getting settled in Salt Lake. She's the one responsible for almost everything that we've done. And I'm just along for the ride. I try to help out as much as I can, but Yoko did the bulk of it. But Yoko is pretty much in charge of the house, kind of in charge of the RV, especially the inside part of the RV. But I just wanted you to come on and say hi. So that's Yoko. Where's Boo Boo, Yoko? Is Boo Boo around at all? He's sleeping again. We just actually got back from a walk in the park, Boo Boo. We usually take him out for like 30 to 60 minutes in the park across the street from the house almost every night. He is just, Boo Boo is loving Salt Lake. So Tony, you're looking for a B or a C. Yeah, so that's great. When I first started looking, when I finally dismissed the fact that I'm not going to get a fifth wheel or a travel trailer, we were considering Class C. And Class Cs are I think they're really good. I like the fact they're all in one. Some of them are humongous, some of them are not so large. But we even looked at a couple Class Cs. But we settled in, because it's only the two of us and Boo Boo, we settled in on a Class B. RV Butterfly, Boo Boo is doing so much better now. Thank you so much. I think he's doing really well. Now he is somewhere, he's a rescue, so we're not sure of his exact age, but he's somewhere between 18 and 19. So praying that he's got a lot more time, because he brings us and many other people so much joy, so much pleasure. But anyway, so Tony, I'm talking because you're looking at a B or C. We love our B, but I'd be lying if I said it's very spacious. It's not that spacious. Yoko and I, sometimes it's a little bit tight, but still for the two of us and for our cat, it seems to be fine. And the benefits, I think, way outweigh the things that maybe are the things that aren't so good about it, because it's easier to drive. We get to park it in a regular parking spot. And when we gas up on the highway, you just need to pull into a regular old gas station. You gas up almost anywhere. Some of these really huge rigs, you've got to find a truck stop, or you're not going to get into a regular gas station. So there are a lot of advantages to a B, which we really have come to like a lot. Yeah, so thanks for that, RV Butterfly. James, how are you doing? Oh my God, Jim the Dude. Jim the Dude, what is going? It's so good to see you. Listen, Jim, I think about you. Jim, by the way, just so I share this with you guys, Jim is one of the guys who was in BWI RV indoor storage. I got the name wrong, I'm sure, but it's kind of close enough. BWI indoor storage, and I did some videos actually from the storage facility when I was back on the East Coast, and they took such good care of me there. It's such a professionally run facility that if anybody is anywhere near Maryland on the East Coast and you're looking for RV storage, and Jim's not paying me to say this, but I was so impressed with the way they handled my RV in this climate-controlled indoor facility that it broke my heart to have to leave and come out. I mean, I think moving to Salt Lake was like I said, the best thing we ever did, but it broke my heart to leave BWI indoor RV storage, RV and boat storage, because it was just the relationship we had, the professionalism, the way they took care of my RV. I swear, whenever I picked up my RV, we were getting ready to take a trip, I always did a double take, because I looked at it and it was so damn clean and beautiful and pristine. I'm thinking, are you sure you brought the right RV out? Because this is not mine. This is like a brand new. Jim, I miss you guys. If I'm back in the Baltimore area, I will. If it's okay, I will stop by and say hello to you. Maybe we can do some lunch together. There was a cool diner right down the street from you all on B&A Boulevard. My brother Rich and I went there one day when he picked me up after I dropped my rig off to you, and I can't remember the name of the diner now, but it was a little bit that way, I think. And it was really a cool little place. Anyway, enough about that. I got some people that are making comments I'm just ignoring because I'm ranting and ranting and ranting. By the way, please make sure you watch my video that's coming out Tuesday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern, because, again, it's a little bit different. It has a lot to do, I'll just hint to you, it has a lot to do with the fact that I've been doing this for a little while now, I don't have a large channel. I mean, 1 year ago today, I roughly had about 800 subscribers, roughly 800. Now, I've got about, a year later, I've got about 8,000. Now, that's not, 8,000 is not a large channel on YouTube by most people's, most people say it. It's not that large. I'm still fairly small, but it's gotten to the point where I can't really respond to every single question anymore that I used to. I can't respond to every comment. And it's also brought out some other kind of weird problems that I'm going to be talking about on this next video coming out on Tuesday. As I said, the video is going to be a little different than usual. I want you to watch it. I hope you guys support me, because I'm running into some issues, some really weird issues. And it's okay, but I want you to watch it. I need some support from you guys, because it's gotten really, really bizarre. You'll see what I mean when you watch this video that comes out on Tuesday. Let me see. So wait a minute. Let me back up, because I think a lot of people are asking some questions and I kind of missed them. So hang on. Nettie is saying, so Tony lives in Texas, and her husband, with her husband Nettie Holmes, who I've known for quite some time through YouTube, and she's really, really cool. And she's an RVer, I believe, down in the Louisiana area. Nettie, if I got that wrong, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure you're down in Louisiana. Nettie says, I'm still trying to decide on my RV and haven't retired yet. Okay, Nettie, take your time. Don't rush into anything. But when you're ready to make the decision and do it, I say do it. Because don't wait too long. It's kind of like a fine balance. For example, I'll give you a real quick example. This is not an RV example, but moving to Salt Lake City. Yoko and I had been talking about moving out west from Maryland for a good 5 or 6 years. It took me a while to feel comfortable with the fact that I'm leaving my hometown of like 60 plus years. I'm leaving where I grew up, and friends and family and familiarity. So I stalled a little bit, and I had to get to the point where I had to feel comfortable doing this. Now I look back and said, I should have made the decision to move to Salt Lake or move out west much earlier, because time passes and we get comfortable with the way we're doing things, and we were walking in the park tonight, and I'm thinking, like, we should have moved here 5 years ago. It's so cool. So Nettie, take your time, but don't take your time, if that makes sense, if you know what I mean. RV Butterfly, we were going to get an A, but after soul searching, we got the C. I personally am afraid of driving an A. I've never driven an A. To me, it would be intimidating, although I've got some friends that have A's, and they say they're easy to drive. But for me, I just don't want to be, I'm sorry, I just don't want to be driving a big bus. For me, it's too big. Let's see, what'll be the Matt? Matt says, we recommend BWI RV storage at Leo's RV. Oh, cool. So Jim, if you're still there, Jim the dude, Matt RV is recommending you guys, because you guys are great. I'm struggling trying to find a place out here in Salt Lake City that matches the service we got in BWI storage. Novella Williams, how you doing? From Goodlettsville, Tennessee. What's going on, Novella? Great to have you here. There's Jim the dude, says Willis. I don't understand that comment exactly, but I think he's probably referring to something else. I'm not sure what that meant, Willis. Willie's. Still not positive, but I think we'll figure that out. But Jim, it's good to have you here. Tony, I'm going to be doing a weekend traveling. I'm going to be cool, very good. Enjoy and be safe doing that too, please. What do you think about the Storyteller Overland 19-foot Sprinter? I don't personally know much about that one. However, 19 feet is a good length. It's a tad bit short. Ours is a 20. I think 19 is okay. Sprinters, of course. I haven't had a Sprinter, so I can't. I see them on the road all the time. They look good. I've not heard anything negative about it. I'll leave it with that, because I don't want to give you bad information, but they look pretty darn cool. Fred Flintstone, I'm late, but you're never late with the RV Dummy. With the RV Dummy, you show up anytime you want. It's okay. Nettie, I'm so ready to leave. Oh, Nettie, I'm sorry. I thought you were in. Why did I think you were in Louisiana, Nettie? I thought you were. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you were in Louisiana, but maybe I'm okay. So you're in Houston. I hope your weather has been. I hope you've been safe with all the weather you've been having there. RV Butterfly, Nettie, did you get flooded? James, Willie. Oh, see, I go on to different subjects. Okay, right. Jim the Dude, Willie's Diner on B&A. That's probably the one. I don't remember the name, but it's a cool kind of retro place. They even had, when we were there, listen, so a lot of you know I don't eat meat at all. They had one of those Impossible burgers there when I was there with and it was really good. Now I've eaten them before, but it was so cool to see a diner that had the Impossible burger, which is all plant-based, and they had these homemade chips, which I'm not eating chips anymore. I'm just trying to stay away from anything fried. I'm really, hey guys, can you tell I've lost about at least 10 pounds. My face was starting to, I gained weight. Look, I admit I gained weight. I've lost about 10 to 15 pounds since we moved out here and changed my lifestyle, and I'm more active and having fun and eating healthier. And along with that, I'm not eating any breads, simple carbs, I was eating just too much fried crap, and so I stay away from all this stuff. And when you do that and you keep up an active lifestyle, the weight just starts coming off. I feel so much better. RV Butterfly, we got to run. Dog needs to go out. You take that dog out because RV Butterfly, we don't want your dog going in your house. So it's great to see you. It really is. Ola from Albuquerque. Hey, April, how you doing? Great to see you from Albuquerque. We're not all that far, relatively speaking. We're not all that far. Tony, no flooding near me, but lots of rain. Okay, so let's see. Where are we? You guys have been great. I so appreciate this. I really would like to come on and do more live stream. And if I could almost even come up with a schedule, like in other words, if you knew that every Sunday evening I'd be doing a live stream, I think more people would come on and we'd have like a big RV party here, even though I'm not in my RV right now. But it's it's right out there. It's sitting right out on the street, right next to my house, right out on the street. In fact, I had to go out and turn the generator on a couple of hours ago because I noticed it's been sitting there for a little bit, and the coach battery started getting really super low. And I don't have right now, believe it or not, I don't have a power cable long enough to go from my house to the RV. So I just turned the generator on for about 15 minutes or so and charged up the coach battery. That's kind of like the, not the greatest way to do it. You're burning fuel. It's loud out there. Well, it's not that loud, but I got to get the right side. Since we moved here, I'm trying to be more minimalistic, but there are things we definitely need to get to. I was saying something, but I can't remember. Oh, it would be nice if I could come on and do a live stream, and you all knew what time it would be every week. But my schedule is crazy. Sometimes we're in the RV in a bad cell area. I can't promise that. Sometimes I'm traveling for business. Other times, so I can't promise. But one promise I am going to make because I really like. Adkins, I don't have solar. No, I don't. But it's something I really should. We had solar on the previous rig, which burnt down. I don't have solar on this one, but yeah, that's something I need to put that on my list. Things to do. Wait a minute, I'm writing with an end-tufted toothbrush. It's not really right. It's not writing. But I'm going to make a mental note that I should definitely do solar because again, it's definitely kinder to the planet. It makes a lot of sense. So thanks for that. Yeah, true, Robert. You're right about that. You need to. So, okay, that's a good point. You need to exercise the generator anyway. So you should never let the generator just sit there not running for a long period of time. So yeah, so that's probably a good idea. Now, Tony, Robert, I'll ask you the question. How often? What's the sweet spot? How often do you exercise your generator, and for how long do you run it when you exercise it? Do you run it once a week? Once every couple of weeks? How often do you run it? And not only how often, but how long? I'd love to see what you all say about that. And anybody else that has an opinion, I'd love to see that too. That's one thing I've been a little bit negligent about, running the generator on a regular basis. Luckily, knock on wood, my generator starts up every time. The first touch of the button starts up all the time. Whereas on my previous one, on my leisure travel van, it was very difficult. I usually had to hit the button many times to get the fuel through the line or something. It was very hard to get that generator started. It always would start, but sometimes it could take 10 tries, and that's not good for anything. It's not good for the battery. It's not good for anything. But this one, I tap the button and the generator starts up every time. So the more I exercise it, probably the better that will be. Once a month for 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, cool. Jim the dude, are you saying that you did hours when it's in storage? You turn everybody's generator on once a month? I don't even know how that works, but once a month for 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, that sounds pretty cool. Maybe even more often, I guess. Oh, you did all of them. Mine included? Mine included. I didn't know you. God, love you guys even more now. I didn't know you were doing that for me. That's beautiful. I just knew every time I got the rig back from you guys, the thing looked brand new because Paul, I guess it was Paul, cleaned the thing up and it was just beautiful every time. Cool, Jim the dude, thank you very much. Again, this was not planned, another plug for BWI RV and boat storage outside of Baltimore, Maryland, where I'm not living anymore, but still it's a great place. Once a week with a load. I think that's probably better. Once a week with a load. So in other words, run something. What do you run with a load? Do you run your AC? What do you tell me what you're running? What do you consider a load? Just the AC, I know definitely sucks a lot of energy, so maybe that's a good thing. Run it every week for at least 15 minutes. That sounds about right. I like that. Once a week seems to be the sweet, sounds good. 10, 15, 20 minutes under a load, of course. Okay, I'm gonna go, guys. I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. I don't know about you. I don't know about you, but I can promise you one thing. I had a hell of a lot of fun with you guys this evening. I really did. AC and heater separate times. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Sure, that sounds great. The RV dummy is always learning things. Always. And by the way, if you go too long, you could varnish up the carb. Varnish up the carburetor. Propane versus electric. Propane versus electric. I'll give you a quick. My opinion on propane versus electric is I found, and probably many of you find the same thing through experimentation, that when I'm running my fridge, I've got a Dometic. It's like I'd say it's not a tremendous fridge. I equate it to like a college dorm size fridge. You probably have one similar, maybe a Dometic. And I found that when I start it up, propane is the best way to start it up. It seems like it's got the most power to start it quickest. When I'm plugged in, it just seems to take longer to start up. Propane does the job for a fridge best, I think, in my opinion, from my experience. Flint Firestone, you lived in Sykesville for 30 years? You were my neighbor. We weren't that far. I was in Reisterstown, Maryland. Baltimore County, Carroll County, not too far from each other. You guys are great. I want to say one more thing before I go. Again, I started to say, but I think I got interrupted by comments and questions, which I welcome. The more, the better. Two things before I go. Number one, again, please make sure you check my video out. Tuesday morning comes out 9 a.m. Eastern. This particular one coming out, it's different. It's a little bit of a rant. I ranted because there's something that's going really weird with my YouTube channel, and I need some help. I need some support from you guys. So check that out. I'm okay. Trust me, I'm okay. And the second thing before I go, I just want to say I really appreciate every single one of you that got on this evening and kind of hung out with me. Without you, I wouldn't have a channel. The people that are the most active, the people that comment, the people that ask questions, and please forgive me even if I cannot get to every comment or question. I'm only one person, and you don't want me to be spending my time 24/7 answering. You want me to have a life too. So I appreciate that. But just knowing I try to read almost everything. I can't answer everything or comment, but I do know you're there, and I appreciate it so much, and for taking the time to be a part of my channel, be a part of this RV Dummy community, and for being here this evening. I really, really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much, Tony, Robert, Reality, Jim the dude, DERN. Thanks so much. 32 watching, only 13 thumbs up. Yeah, we need some more thumbs up here before we go. What's going on here? That's right. DERN is right. We've got a lot of people watching, 32, 33 right this second. That means probably 100 have been in and out. And no thumbs up? Come on, before you leave, give me a little thumbs up, please. It's going to help me. It's going to, you know what it'll do? It'll help feed our cat Boo Boo this evening if you give a couple more thumbs up. Boo Boo is hungry. Boo Boo has to eat. A couple more thumbs up cannot hurt anything, right? Right. Appreciate that. You guys mean a lot to me. I really mean it. I'm not going to belabor this sign off because it seems like I'm taking 20 minutes to sign off. I don't want to do that to you, but thanks. Now we got some more thumbs up. We really appreciate it. It was probably my fault. I don't really ask. I don't beg for the thumbs up, but if you guys want to throw some more thumbs up to me, we always, even once we go off the air, this will still be available to view. I think what happens though, I will tell you this, Dern, if it's Dern or D-E-R-N, it might be D-E-R-N. Are you a nurse, registered nurse? I'm not sure, but I'm going to call you Dern because it's D-E-R-N, but you're probably D-E-R-N. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so here's the deal. I'm pretty sure once I take this off and it stays on as a recording, I think all these comments go away. So I think nobody will be able to see any of the comments that were made live. I'm pretty sure, unless they've changed something, unless I'm wrong, I think all these comments are going to go away. So, oh, Nettie, that's what a tent camp in Louisiana and damaged my car in the flood. So I can't, oh, okay. Okay, Nettie, please take care. Be careful. And D-E-R-N, yes, a nurse. We can always use a good nurse in our lives, right? Always. Everybody can use a good nurse. Thanks for your service for helping humanity. I just have teachers, doctors, people, policemen, firemen, people, everybody that helps in the community, they need to get a big thumbs up because they don't get enough recognition. We wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. So thanks so much. Love you all. Thanks so much for being here. I'm going to end the stream, but you're free to continue to comment. Once we go off, these go away. You can start over again and say anything you want, and I will talk to you soon. Talk to you. I'll be recorded Tuesday, but you'll see me Tuesday, and I'll come back. This is so much fun. I'll come back and do more live streams, I promise. Bye, guys. See you later. RV Dummy signing out. Bye.